Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your patience as we were working to get started with our tech issues. We got those all resolved. It's so wonderful to see everybody here tonight. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Erin Quick. I'm the Executive Director at St. Louis Poetry Center, and we are a proud, very honored to be a part of this program. It was a program that was started at CVPA with Lizzie Peterson and Maggie Shu, who just as an after-school program, yes, definitely share the love. It's a wonderful, wonderful program. And we were able to come on as a partner a couple of years ago and are honored to be able to continue this program. So just a couple of housekeeping things. I guess first of all, if you have to use the restrooms are off to my right, just over here. There's food and drink on the bar back there. Feel free to help yourself. We'll also have the lights up and things going on afterwards if you haven't had a chance to look at the wonderful artwork that's around on the walls. There'll be time after the reading to do that as well. I do want to say a big thank you to our funders of this. We have some grant funders to thank, including the Arts and Education Council of St. Louis, the Will Flores Fund, the Mid-American Arts Alliance, which did an artist grant for our 3 teaching artists, Lizzie Peterson, Brittany Cordera, and Sarah Tisdale. Also, Boeing ECF came on as a grant funder this year, so thank you to them, and Trio Foundation of St. Louis. Also, thank you to Central Print, who partners with us every year. Thank you, Marie. She helps the students to make this wonderful, in this digital world, to make a wonderful print edition of the magazine, which you can purchase. They're for sale at the back counter. They're $5 for teachers, $5 for students, and $10 for all of us, for the rest of us. But this is the letterpress edition for issue number 7. And thank you also to all of the schools and teachers that partner with us. CVPA, which is the founding homeschool of this program. This year, Maggie Shu and Alex Graff really worked hard with us to help make sure that we had student editors from the school that were able to participate in this year. So thank you so much to Maggie and Alex for being here and for doing this with us this year. Also thank you to Collegiate School of Medicine and Bioscience, and to Nicole Hollema, who came on as a new sponsored teacher this year, and Miss Chandra Alford as well, who is the English teacher there. Those have been our sponsored teachers for this year, and they've been wonderful to work with, and we are just very grateful to them for partnering and supporting this program and allowing the students to do this amazing work, which you're gonna get to hear about and hear from here in just a minute. Thank you also to Kranzberg Arts Foundation and High Low for giving us this beautiful space so that we can showcase all of the amazing artwork by the students. It's been a really interesting, wild, crazy, beautiful, hard year for everybody, and I'm really grateful that all of you came out tonight to show love and support to these students, because they've worked really hard against some pretty incredible odds for everything they've been through this year to bring a beautiful magazine and to bring some amazing artwork to share. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and step down. I'm going to bring on Sarah Tisdale. She is one of our teaching artists. She's going to help kind of get things started with a welcome note, and then we'll get into the reading. So thank you again all for being here tonight.
So I just wanted to give a bit of a context about tonight. As Erin mentioned, this year has been a little crazy, a little overwhelming, but also very beautiful in terms of the work that these students put together this year. Issue 7 was, like I said, like any other issue that has come before it, our student editors have been tasked with compiling, editing, and managing an entirely student-run literary and visual arts magazine over the course of 3 months, an endeavor that usually takes about 8 months to complete in like the last 6 years that we've done it. Not only have they pulled off this nearly impossible publishing feat, assembling an astounding piece of final work, but they have also done so after a collective, life-altering, traumatic experience, and oftentimes doing the work in this location in which it occurred Well, on top of that, I want you to sort of understand like the work that they put in this year consistently. Was thoughtfully engaging with submissions by their peers that dealt with, as they were sort of exploring for their own creative pursuits, the experience of the shooting on October 24th, 2022. So I just want to say we're incredibly proud of them for that, and we appreciate it. And they found ways to be present in their creative space with us, even if it meant working remotely and joining meetings via video or doing asynchronous work outside of our meeting hours. They showed up, and as a result have gifted us this incredible issue. I also want to forewarn that there are going to be some difficult pieces that you'll hear tonight. They grapple with the shooting and other sensitive topics. When you look in the magazine, you will see each entry that deals with one of those things has either a trigger warning or a content warning, and it goes into the specifics of what you might encounter if you choose to engage with it. And then again, when those poets come up to read their work, you will have an opportunity to take a step back into one of the quiet listening rooms. So we want to give you the space and time, however you wish to engage with that work. We have left this year inspired, like I said, and in awe of their power, and are just honored to sort of be present, taking pictures and archiving this process along with them. I would like to hand it off to introduce it. There you are. You don't have my glasses on. A warm welcome to Linda McAllister, who is going to be our MC tonight. So thank you.
Height differences going on. Hi, I'm Linda McAllister, and I just wanted to start off by talking a little bit about my time at Outside Lit Mag. So I started working with Outside Lit Mag as a junior last year, and this has been something that I've put myself into, and I'm very, very proud of. Try not to get teared up with everything that's happened, but you got this. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. So many students have put in such hard work into these poetry and literary pieces, and it's been such an honor to be a part of this, to show it off all to you, because, you know, it's hard going back to school every day, dealing with something as traumatic as this as, you know, teenagers and going through life. So something like this can really bring just community and that feeling of welcome again. So I just want to say, you know, echo the words that have already been said, how proud I am of everyone for putting in the hours for this. I'm very happy with how this year has turned out, especially with, you know, everything that has happened and the lower numbers that we have had this year, but it's still such a beautiful issue. So I would like to introduce our first reader. The first poem is Love by Kenora Miles, read by Jalea Hobson. So you can come on in.
I'm sending my love to you, wherever you are, to let you know that I am not that far. Through the pain and hurt we've been through, the worst. So I'm sending love, and it will be worth it, because in the end, you all deserve it. Love.
Our next poem will be called A Forever Thing by Janiyah Stallworth, read by Janiyah Stallworth. You can come up now.
I'm so sorry. Hi. I just wanted to say something about this before because I've shown it to some people and they've interpreted it as solely romantic. A forever thing is actually just about finding your soulmate, platonic or familial, just someone who is your person. Because I don't have a romantic interest in anyone, so I don't want it to be misinterpreted. So this is a forever thing. I lie awake at night and with my eyes wide open I dream. I so vividly see you and me dancing in the sky on clouds of pink. So unafraid to fall, we dare to twirl, we dance above every care in the world. We're more than the hurtful words that people hurl our way. We're stronger than the sharp stabs of discouragement that sting. We're an impenetrable force, stronger than steel planks. There's no limit on our forever thing. Envious souls try to shoot missiles at the sun. They wish for everyone's days to be as dark as their hearts, but nothing reaches far enough. The eclipse passes, another day we won. Our joined hands create a roaring spark. Because we're brighter than the shadows cast toward us. The dreams we share more concrete than the nightmares they bring. Slandering speech can't weaken our trust. What we have right here is a forever thing. We overcome consistently. One day they'll learn there's no power in their stares. They fire, they spit, we will not burn. Because we're the sun, we're the stars, and we burn together inside these lovers like Spartan fighters. Deafening shrieks of animosity are drowned out by the songs we sing. We dodge the arrows of doubt and shoot at our wings. Your status holds no power because we are kings. So take all the mighty hatred in your body, step up to bat and swing. There's no doubt we'll be winning this game with ease. Because if there's one thing that you can always trust and believe, you know that there is no stopping our forever thing.
Okay, so this is where we get into some sensitive topics. So if you would like to step out, we have a room over there but in the back for you. So this would be the time now to go. And if not, we will be starting our next poem, Bullet Speed by Janiyah Stallworth.
Hi again, it's me. All right, so forgive me if I get a little confused and vexed at this. It's a bit emotional for me, so I'm gonna try my best, thank you. The snaps and popping of gum, the scratch of pencils to paper, the anxious tapping of fingers atop the desk, the typical sounds of school nature. The laughter of children, the moans and groans because of work that just won't quit. The shuffling of book bags to fetch a pen, a fleeting moment of quiet. Just that quick, at bullet speed, one sound meant to touch the lives of everyone. There's a deathly stillness, hope it's all a terrible dream. The stuff you see in the news is never as real as the real thing. The training we scoff and laugh at, the only thing on my mind. The hypothetical will never prepare you when you're met with the sight of students, teachers so different, all at that moment dealing with the same feelings of fright. Some pray, some deny, some accept one day you will die. And today may very well be that day. There's nothing we can do but wait, and maybe hopefully death will come at bullet speed. The waiting is the worst part, the counting, wondering, will the next round let out be for me? The questions come soon and there's no red light inside your mind, no speed limit signs, they just speed on by. One after the other, another then another. It's too late to wake up from this dream. Will I ever be able to sleep? Is sleep even going to be an option for me, or will the choice be made for me at bullet speed? The ring of gunshots, so close yet so far. Nothing is louder than the sound of my beating heart. Drumming like a war song. Dum, da dum dum. Maybe it's a death march in a war not meant to be won. The clock still ticks, though time doesn't exist. Despite the fact mine has stopped, the world still spins. The future feels imaginary, so my brain runs toward the past. Did I make every moment special, and what moments were my last? As the thought crosses, the ear-splitting silence is back. The fog clears and we cross the bridge. My feet carry me without a head. I look upon the crying faces for one familiar to me. I think the words before I can stop myself, and slowly, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't think. I can't stop the tears coming down my face. With each gasping breath I attempt to let out, I can see pieces of me breaking. When I finally catch my composure, I know I'm not the same person I was when I came in. All of me was gone, never to return. In that building, a ghost remained. Isn't it so weird to think how fast things can change at bullet speed?
I think you took that one. Thank you. Don't worry about it. All right, our next one is called A Sad Reality by Ishmael Boschway, read by Kit Roach. Rush. So sorry.
It was Monday, October 24th, 2022. It was time for school and sitting in class and learning, and we hear the announcement of an intruder. There was an active shooter, students crying in the back of the classrooms, teachers barricading doors. This sad reality was unknown, but reality now was, will we make it home? Rest in peace to the victims, Alexandria Bell and Jean Kuska. A teacher was killed for protecting the kids. A kid killed for being a kid. In one of the countless incidents with thousands more victims, students fearing for their lives at school and not knowing if you'll make it home is cruel. Why is this normal? Why can't we change? How many people will we lose before people realize this is not a game? Day after day, we check the news. We continue to see this trend. When will it end? Who is to blame? The maker or the taker of these guns? There's plenty of blame to go around. But at the end of the day, it's still a crying shame. You might get murdered at school, in the middle of the street, in the confines of your home. But it seems there is no place where you are safe. Come home before the streetlights are on. Stay in school, do the right thing, and follow all the rules. The sad truth, you can do everything right, but still be a victim of this kind of senseless crime. In these sad times, we see mothers burying their daughters, their sons, their brothers, their sisters. Children traumatized. Our teachers are scared. So we fight for gun control. Still, nothing gets done. Gun violence is only a symptom. There have been years of poverty, hopelessness, and despair. This issue is so preventable, but many don't care. We need to search long and hard to find a cure. How much more of this can we endure? Don't just sit there. Do something. Talk to your lawmakers. Advocate for our lives. We need to make a change. This sad reality can be rearranged. We need to protect our brothers and our sisters. We need to protect the teachers, the students, the parents, everyone. Rest in peace to the victims. You will always be missed, and we pray for change.
All right, so I don't think anyone stepped out, but if they did, this is the time that they come back. And our final poem will be I See Stars by Kay Brown, read by Kay Brown. You can come up now.
Hi, my name is Tay. I just wanted to say I wrote this poem. Well, this poem can be interpreted as also a romantic, but Honestly, I wrote this poem looking at a baby picture of myself, and that was the inspiration that I came from. I see stars in your eyes, so bright and full of wonder. I see the universe in your mind, so deep and entwined. I see the fearless ways of your heart, the depths I could only imagine. I see the fearless ways of your love, filled with empathy and passion. With admiration, I see you in a way the world forgets to. Thank you.
Up and down, up and down. Thank you. That was wonderful. I hope that all of you tonight, all of the students, all of the writers, all of the artists, all of the teachers, all of the administration, I hope you feel seen tonight. I know that we see you, and hopefully the way when others forget to. That was a beautifully said. I wanted to take a moment to honor the editors who have worked so hard this year to bring this piece together. So I'm going to recognize them each one at a time. If you guys could come up to the stage and just kind of stand in front and let us, if you guys, everyone can save your applause for the end. We had 9 editors total, 8 are here tonight. So I just want to give them some love for bringing this together. Lucy Watson is one of our managing editors from Collegiate School of Medicine and Bioscience. Ye-Young Lee is also one of our managing editors from Collegiate School of Medicine and Bioscience. Olive Lossie was an assistant managing editor. She's a freshman this year, and she came on as a managing editor and did a fantastic job. Oh, she's amazing. She wasn't able to join us tonight, so we'll be thinking of her, and hopefully she's watching from home, or we'll be sharing this with her so she can enjoy. Kit Roche was one of our literature editors this year from Collegiate School of Medicine and Bioscience. I'm sorry, Olive Lossie is from Central Visual and Performing Arts High School. I meant to mention that, sorry. And then we also have Lily Woodworth Wisdom. She's from Metro High School, and she was one of our literature editors as well. And then for our art editors, we had Jayla Hobson, also a freshman from CVPA, from Central Visual and Performing Arts. And then we have Allison Vaughn from Metro as one of our art editors as well. And then Lyndon McAllister kind of wore 2 hats. She was an art editor, but also a marketing editor from Collegiate School of Medicine and Bioscience. And then Jay Thomas was our assistant marketing editor from Central Visual and Performing Arts High School. This is the team that brought this art show. They did, again, like Sarah mentioned, they were able to put together this magazine, this art show, this event in the span of like 2.5 months, 3 months, for a program that normally takes about 8 or 9 months. So let's give them a wonderful welcome. Give them a hand. Flowers for you guys. So please stay up here for 1 second. Sarah's going to hand those out to you. I also would love to give a shout out to our teachers that were a part of this. So when I call your name, if you are here and in the audience, if you could come up, that would be great. So for the teachers, we have from Collegiate School of Medicine and Bioscience, Ms. Nicole Halama, who's our new club sponsor this year, and Ms. Chandra Alford, who's the English teacher and was the club sponsor at Collegiate this year and last year. And then I think I saw Maggie in the audience. Maggie Hsu, come on up. She's from Central Visual and Performing Arts High School. So she is the magic maker, the founding teacher for this program whenever it started 7 issues ago. This is issue number 7. It's been going strong for 7 years. And is Alex here today? Alex Graff? I have not seen her yet. No, okay. So, and Alex is our other teacher from Central's Visual and Performing Arts High School. So thank you to the teachers who helped make this possible, support this program, and make all of this happen. So thank you. And then we also have 3 amazing teaching artists this year that have been a part of making this all happen, as well as, I see her in the audience, we'll bring her up in a little bit too. But we have Valerie Monroy, who is, I'm sorry, Valeria Monroy. I keep calling her, I call her Val, so Valeria Monroy, if you want to come on up here too. So she is a teaching artist this year, but she went through the Outside Lit Mag program as a student at Central Visual and Performing Arts High School and is now one of our teaching artists. So she is fantastic. We are so lucky to have her. She helps out with the art editing and also with all of the website and marketing stuff. She's a visual artist and is just super fantastic. We also have Brittany Cordera, who is running around taking pictures. Oh, yay, she's right there, awesome. So she has been a teaching artist in this program for a couple of years also, and we are so lucky to have her as well. Thank you so much for coming up. And then Sarah Tisdale, who is handing out all the flowers, needs to come up here too and get a little hand. So she has been a teaching artist in the program for 3 years as well, supporting the program. And then last but not least, our beloved Lizzie Peterson, who is the program director, founder, I don't know exactly what to call you. She had a baby this fall, but she's the magic maker, an amazing woman. We're so happy that she helped bring this program to life, that she helps give the space and the courage, well, not give the courage, she helps just bring out the courage in these students to do this work. So without her, none of this would be possible. Actually, without any of these people, none of this would be possible. So a big hand to everybody who's up here on stage for all of your hard work. So congratulations, you guys, you did it. Issue number 7. So thank you again to everyone for coming. We have copies of the issue for sale again in the back. Please stay around, enjoy some food and drink, continue to look at the artwork and talk to each other and congratulate these wonderful artists and writers on their hard work. So thank you again for being here tonight.